Hey, good morning. I'm Misbehaving, and the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And hey, even celebrities are real people too. Baby, Portia thought she was stealing a prize, baby, and she ended up with egg on her face. But honestly, in my opinion, it's much ado about nothing. Baby, in the words of Aunt Bertha, it's a scheme that Bravo set up to come with us with the bullshit. Baby, these are nothing but all actors and actresses. Baby, I wish I had a photo to show y'all of Jalen. Y'all cannot tell me that Falynn Pina was sleeping with Jalen and they procreated a baby. Baby, when this scandal first hit, when Portia took that woman's husband, baby, Portia walked into Fallon's house in her swimsuit. Baby, and when Portia left that house, she took that woman's man with her. And baby, even Portia's fans were upset that you didn't took this woman man. So first they tried to put the stories out there that Portia and her were not friends, and then they broke the fourth wall to let us know that a lot of these women don't know each other. They just find a cast member to bring someone on as the show as a reason for that woman to be there. But it doesn't matter how it happened, baby. On television, Portia acted like she was that girlfriend and she was sleeping with her man. And baby, we all know how Porsha Williams get loose on that brown juice. We know it because we've seen it on television. And for years, Portia has lived up to that image, and she even celebrated that image of being a loose woman that was all about designer clothing, handbags, and money. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but you don't want to sell your integrity. And it's quite unfortunate considering Portia is the granddaughter of a civil rights icon, Hosea Williams. So I've never liked that about that image being put on Portia, and she would feed into that. But anyway, I digress. We're gonna fast forward. So you mean to tell me Fallon Pinion, a beautiful young woman that's accustomed to the finer things. That's why she's been sleeping with older men with money. And you can get that information from Tisa Tell if she hasn't hidden videos, because there were rumors going around, whether it was House of Aaron, several other content creators that are heavy supporters of Portia Williams that were releasing stories that Fallon Pinion was a woman of a night, and Simon Guobadia liked those type of women. Now that was years ago. My thoughts in the beginning were this. Yes, we all know Portia left Real Housewives of Atlanta because she didn't want to face the heat. Because even as I say today, a lot of her fans were disappointed in her and upset, and her image was ruined. It was tarnished. I believe there was agreement behind the scenes for Portia to just stay off the show for a couple of years so the heat would die down, and they always plan to bring her up. That's number one. Number two, if you had ever seen Simon, Fallon, and Jalen together, baby, Jalen seems like he's allergic to fish, and I'm not talking about the fish in the sea and that you catch on a hook. Jalen seemed like he was allergic to fish, and I always assumed that he was a boy toy for for Fallon and for Simon. But anyway, I could be wrong. And then thirdly, after Fallon and Jalen come on out and say that she's pregnant, they only stay together for 2 years and now they're no longer together. Baby, I think all of these people are a bunch of actors and it was a plan gone awry. Why all of a sudden people are in such a tizzy to put out Simon's personal records as far as filing paperwork to become a citizenship. He fake credit card fraud, bank fraud. Why now? Y'all know doggone well Ain't no company in the United States of America employing no black person without doing a thorough background check. And the only place they're doing that at is if they're doing something shady. And baby, you best believe Bravo had done a background check. So if Bravo is trying to act like they didn't know none of this, then these people are actors and they're faking. Because all of this information about Simon being a fraud was spoken about 2 years ago by Tisa Tell. She even had Fallon on alive where Fallon disclosed this information. But there was no investigation, there was no heat applied to Simon. And baby, y'all know, tell the truth. Y'all know doggone well in them photos, especially in the beginning, you could tell Porsha was not sexually attracted to Simon. Hell, it looked like Porsha was afraid to kiss him. So I don't know what's going on, what type of big scheme and scam is being pulled on all of us to make us fall down the rabbit hole. But honey, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying it. And to whomever decided to put out this information about Simon Guobadia, hell, you ain't put it out when Portia Family Matters was on air. You ain't put it out when Fallon came on out and said she was pregnant by Jalen. But now you want to wait right now, a few days after Portia announces she's coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Baby, what I think what they're doing is putting out this information so everyone can get acclimated and accustomed to knowing or have the suspicion that Mr. Gobadia is a scammer. So therefore, when Real Housewives of Atlanta does come back on the air, it'll be old news. You know how people are. There's a new scandal every day. Hell, it's people online all day now making videos about some woman named Risa Tisa or Risa Tessa, who the hell she done married, and the man was a narcissist or something, and this chick was supposed to be in law enforcement. Baby, make it make sense. Make it make. I'm telling y'all. They are trying to pull the wool over our eyes. But anyway, anywho, anywho, I am misbehaving, and the name of this channel is Misbehaving is Fun, where I talk about real people, real problems, and real drama. And hey, even celebrities are real people too. So I'll be back at noon with a little brief video. But if you can't make the 12 o'clock live, definitely come at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will have two special guests, Miss Lady D, Real Talk with Lady D, and Miss Logical Speaks. And then we'll be discussing things about the ever changing image of Black women in entertainment and on television and in print. So be safe in these YouTube streets, and ain't nobody mad but the devil. All right, y'all.